Vino Up, shooting from the hip. How we doing? The all-awaited shout-outs. Here we go. So I said birthdays today, right? The big people, I've been hitting you on Facebook. I haven't missed a birthday, so happy birthday to all. I'm doing little guy shout-out birthdays today. All the people that wanted their kids shouted out for their birthdays. Here we go. We're ready to roll, but we're going to start Southside. Say they've been getting shafted. Here I come. Nikki Pacelli, Big Nikki Shoes. Thank you, buddy, for watching. I know you haven't missed an episode. Randy told me, and I see you on Friday on the FaceTime. Thank you, brother. Matty Gary, I call him the Assass. Thank you, brother. My right-hand man at the Bears game sits right next to me. We cheer him on. Thank you for watching. Haven't missed an episode, YouTube or Instagram. I know we don't do the Facebook. Jeremy Naselli, not Southside North. I've mentioned it before from that Howard Street. Thanks, Jer, for watching. Start cooking like I cook, Jeremy. Come on, get it up here. Jeremy's cousin, Joe and Juliet Rago. Thank you, the Ragos, Rago Brother Funeral Home. Thank you guys for watching and the kind compliments you've been coming at us. Then, to finish off south, we'll go back south with Donnie Cristiano, originally south, now Park Ridge. Thank you, Donnie, for watching. You got to start cooking, Don. You can't be like Joan Collins forever. I love you, buddy. Here we go. Thank you, guys. Now, big time shouts. We're going to go quick. We're going to go fast. You better get ready. Strap your seatbelt on. Leading off, a well-earned shout. Here, she shares all my videos, better half of Mr. Next Salad, Anthony Tefano, Deanna Tefano. Thank you, Deanna, for sharing and all the kind compliments. Adam McCrae. I don't know Adam. Huge fan. Met him through Facebook. Met him through Mario Toronto. According to Mario, he can't stop a Mario Toronto slap shot. We'll have to talk about that. Thank you, Adam. Mark Raffaelli, neighbor of Mario Toronto. I grew up with Mark. My wife grew up with Mark. Doesn't miss a show. And a great compliment all the time. Thank you so much, Mark. Carmela Maschio, always a thumbs up. Watches every episode. Cousin of Lisa Salvaggi. Mark Maschio, her husband, better be watching. I know he's got a Jordan collection too. We'll go head to head any day. Mark, thank you guys for watching. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Gina and Rob Lavosi both love their vino. Both love the recipes. Gina loves the artichokes and the vino. And we're going to have a cook-off this summer with a lot of vino. Gina and Rob, thank you so much for watching. Mega Bertuca, Galewood, across the street. Daughter of Tony Bertuca, Nora Bertuca, two great people. I love you, Mr. Bertukes. Megan, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. Let's go back to the suburbs, originally Elmwood Park. Joey DeFrancisco and Tony DeFrancisco, thank you, guys. Tony says you don't miss an episode. Joe, you better be watching. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Start cooking this stuff. It's great stuff. Gene Cacciatore hitting the bag, 50 and 50 sit-ups and push-ups. Thank you, Gene. Melrose Park's finest. I appreciate it. Originally EP, Gene. We'll give it to you. Jimmy D. Cristofano sharing every one of my videos in a beautiful little, if you go to Jimmy's page, he wrote something real nice about me and how good the videos are, and please jump on the bandwagon. It is not a bandwagon like I told you before where it's a movement. We're coming. Next, Sarah Clemenson. Thank you, Sarah, so much for the kind words, the Vino Up lifestyle, and saying just how great everything is. My wife and I really appreciate that, Sarah. Vino Up. Thank you so much. Keep watching. Mikey Mango, this guy's built like a Mack truck now. Eats great. He's doing some great things on Facebook. Great videos, positive stuff. Great man. Always a pleasure. Mikey Mango, thanks for watching. Aaron Moore, Galewood's finest, part of Dirty Dave, David's crew. Dave DeColis, where you at, Dave? Dave might be in the doghouse shout-out, maybe. Let's get Dave watching. Aaron, thank you so much. He joined our YouTube page, subscribed. Watching all the videos. Can't wait to see him. Thank you, Aaron. Great compliments. Always saying he loves the show. Donnie Moriello hasn't missed a show now since he's jumped on. Thank you, Donnie Dago. I appreciate it, buddy. Much appreciated. Keep watching, brother. Phil and Christina Marcantelli. Christina, always a thumbs up. Phil, kind words. Thank you guys for watching the show. Keep watching that show. Great recipes coming your way. And Phil, you know the comedy. Rochelle Baroni. Hasn't missed an episode. Thinks I'm a great singer. You know I love those pats on the back. Thank you, Rochelle. I don't know if your husband's watching. If he is, thank you. I appreciate it so much. That's a cousin of Joan Artie, too. Sammy LaBarbara. Excellent fan. Cooking the recipes, complimenting every recipe. Knows that everything's the right way. Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate it. Very kind man you are. Rosalind Lamontagna, my wife's cousin. So now, here we go again. My cousin. Such a good cook in her own right, the stuff she's posted. And she's watching all our stuff and saying how good it is. Thank you, Rosalind. I much appreciated. Vino Up. Paulie McClafferty, Paulie Mac, class act, gentleman, loves the show. Never not a thumbs up. Not a better guy watching than Paulie Mac. I appreciate it, buddy. Thank you so much. One of your friends you went to high school with is in the doghouse. Little hint coming up later. Dina Simone, friend of my sister-in-law Linda, always watching the show. Tried out some recipes, loves the show. I mean, who can't love the show? Thank you so much, Dina. I have cards. Trump reads off cards. Pritzker reads off cards. I have so many names here. Here we go again. Chris Gaffney, Nikki Shushu, my friends. Chris, thank you for watching. Nick got you on the show. I know you're watching. I know you love this comedy. You stand 6 feet from me every day and you listen to it all day. You and Nick. You know I'm the funniest guy in the world. Thank you, Chris and Nick, for watching. Try this stuff at home. It's good. Sam and Joel and Scala. Sam's secretly watching. We know he's watching, so Joellen's watching. Thank you, Sam and Joel and Scala. Had to shout you out. Sam loved my father's episode. Thank you, Sam, for watching that. I appreciate it and loving the show. Johnny Shepley, Big Jumbo from the Merc. Work with my friend Jimmy Carter, who gets a doghouse shot or drive-by shout-out. Jimmy's been by every day dying for that drive-by shout-out after Roxanne DeJulius got one. Jimmy, you got one. Hats off to Roy Harper. Thank you, sir. Jimmy, you're the best. We love you like a brother and like an uncle over here. Johnny Shepley, back to you. Thank you. You got a lot of great positive stuff going on your page. I'm watching it too. Thank you. Back to the Merc, Chad Franco, one of the kindest people I've ever met at the Merc floor. Ever. But also one of the toughest guys that ever walked out of that building. Hands down. I know you don't like hearing that, Chad, but you are. Thank you for watching. I see all the positive stuff like you are. Mr. Positivity. Thank you, Chad. And East Bake's finest, another Merc guy, Al Goldberg. He's got a tan from here to the Mississippi that is so black you wouldn't even know what color it is. Black, brown, orange. Al, bouncer downtown. Hasn't missed an episode. Dying for a shout out. Here you go, Al. You got one. Oh, Fenwick. A lot of Fenwick guys coming in strong and a lot waiting. Andy Graff, St. Giles and Fenwick. Thank you, Andy, for all the positive words. Says he loves Vino Up. Rocky, and Andy's watching in Wisconsin. Rocky Lasavita. Played T-ball with Rocky. St. Giles, Fenwick. Rocky's in California with his family watching. Thank you, Rocky. Billy Gibbs sent me a great message. I don't know if I gave you a shout out. That was my guy, Billy, number 33. Thank you, Billy. Great shout out for you. Thank you. And Teddy Wynn, sorry if I didn't. If I did, I'll double shout you any day of the week, Billy. Teddy Wynn, St. Giles, Fenwick, serve this country. Thank you, Ted. Loves the recipes, messaging me for recipes. Thank you. Jason Rossi, Sayre Park, Sayre School, and Fenwick. Jason Rossi, a big guy down at Sayre School, Sayre Park. We used to play basketball. Him and Tommy Mosier, who's coming up. They posted up 5'4" guys all day, so they were superstars. I'm just kidding, Jace, great ball player. Thanks for watching the show. Coming up, Tommy Mosier, 6'7", posting up 5'2" and 5'10". All these Italians you posted up. Love you, Tommy. I'm just kidding, you know. I love it. Great ball player. Great, loves the show. Speaking of Tommy, I'll go to Frankie Lentine. Why is my wife staring at me? Is it the hat? Out of place. I'll go to Frankie Lentine. Great softball player. Loves the show. I was better than him at darts. He used to get me on points a lot to keep the games going. That's just Frankie's way. Frankie Lentine. Back to Fenwick, Anthony Catalano, Sayre School and Fenwick. Thank you, Anthony Catalano, for watching the show, all the positive stuff. Old Amundsen Park and Oak Park coach Ralph Zaccarillo loves the show. Can't get enough of it. Thanks for all the kind stuff, Ralph. We got anybody on? Oh, Tommy Bogdan, Fenwick. Thank you, Tommy. Much appreciated, bud. Thank you so much. Hasn't missed a show. That's key, not missing a show here. A couple people I don't know, but are gigantic fans. Lisa Gilman. Thank you, Lisa. Great member of the show, sharing every episode. Thank you. Vino Up. I'll take one. Kathy Napolitano, aunt of your 41st Ward Alderman, Anthony Napolitano. She loves the show. I don't know you. I love your comments. I've talked to you back and forth on Facebook. Much appreciated. Anthony Martach, Galewood's finest, another one of those Mosier guys. Thank you, Anthony Martach. He loves my wife, as he calls it, the ball buster, Maria. Thank you, Anthony, for enjoying our show. And, hey, keeping all those local businesses going. Marchach loves the local restaurants. Shannon and Dom Gironda. Shannon, thank you for the beautiful card today. That was so nice of you. Dom Gironda caught up on every episode, loving the show, loving the recipes. Thank you, Dom. But getting back to Dom Gironda, Tony Gironda has gone into the doghouse. His wife, Lori, has to explain every episode to him now. He's a couple behind Lori Gironda. Huge fan. Thank you, Lori. When I speak of the Girondas, right here to Jeff Sisto, Mr. Wartime, loves the saying. Jeff loves the show. Can't get enough of it. Thanks for that call yesterday, Jeff. Stay well. Thank you so much. Tony may be in the doghouse, not sure yet. Loncar family. Laura, Steve Areno, 6'7.5" out of Mount Carmel. Thank you, Steve. Great job watching the show. He loves the comedy, loves the recipes, loves it all. And that man can cook, too. You'll drive down the street, he'll have a pig on a spit. Look out. Thank you, Big Steve Areno and Laura and the family for watching. Jeff Brady, dying for a shout-out. Merck, everybody knew Jeff. The big mouth. I'm just kidding, Jeff. Thank you. You got me my first job at Lynn Waldock. I appreciate it. Jeff loves the show. It took him a little to get used to it. He loves it. Out of Elmhurst, Jeff Brady. Pat Sullivan, who works with Jeff, who I work with at the Merck too, loves the show. Can't get enough of it. All great comments on Instagram. Thank you, Pat. Love it, buddy. Okay, now I'm showing you where this show's going. Tommy Bones out of New York. Tommy Casa. Tommy loves the show. A cook. A legitimate cook. And loves the show. Can't get enough of it. Watches it. Used to go to Lollapalooza with Tommy. Azalut, Vino Up, upstairs. Thank you, Tommy. Chris Tantero out of, right now, Vietnam Chris is at. Chris has sent some beautiful messages to me how much he loves the show and he can't wait for it to come on. And I should be on the Food Network. I don't know if it's all that. Chris was Rutherford and Cortland originally. Galewood again. He loves it. It's keeping him going out there. Sean McGough, thank you, Chris. Sean McGough and Judy Glosser. I hope I said that right. Sean, Amundsen Park, Melvina, huge fan, family friends our whole lives. Sean, great fan of the show. He said his girlfriend loves it even more. They're watching in Florida. Thank you guys so much. Yes, Sean, I'm looking like Phil Mickelson. Sal Karachi loves the show. Thumbs up every episode. I see him, Sal. I'm starting to chuck all the likes every show. Thank you, Sal. Cotter, Mikey Jeffrey. Is there a better guy to like the show? Mr. Loyal. I could ask Mikey to do anything. He'd beat her. He loves the show, comedy, recipes. Thank you, Mikey. Neil Iori. Great comments from Neil. Thumbs up every show and some great banter back and forth between him and I. Thank you, Neil, for watching the show. The Bonifers out in Michigan. We're going that way, too. Originally Galewood when I met him. Thank you, Tom and Michaeline. Larry Glozier, Georgia. See where we're going with this? Larry, what are the spin doctors, Sonny Manzo? Larry, thank you for the show. Watching the show. I appreciate it. Couple cards left. Here we go. Mark. Family here. Mark and Samantha Vaccarella, thank you for watching the show. They love the show. Talk to Mark. He loves it. Freddie Poletti and his 4 sons. I don't know Fred. We became friends on Facebook. Loves the show. Knows a lot of similar people in Elmwood Park. Him and his 4 sons can't wait for the show, he said. Thank you, Freddie. The D'Amato Inc. No, we got 2 minutes. Pretend I'm getting a Grammy here. I'm extending. The D'Amatos. Jack D'Amato. Cindy D'Amato. Anthony. Not a hair out of place, and Mr. Shoes D'Amato. Thank you, Anthony, for sharing all this stuff, and Jack and Cindy love it. Jack was actually telling me what I was saying on some of the shows, him and Cindy, so I know they're watching. The Vatacos. How do we not love the Vatacos? Eddie, Lisa, Liliana, and Olivia love the show. Contacted me on YouTube how much they love the show. Eddie, I'll teach you how to cook. Lisa, I know you're laughing all the way watching this. Julie and Karen, my sisters, haven't gotten enough love. I love you two. All my other sisters have gotten love. Julie Carmignan, Julie Ferruza, and Karen Genoble. We love you, Chris. Huge fan, Marissa Massey. Got to try the mushrooms. Can't get enough of them. Wants the recipe. We're going to leave her husband, Ralph, off of this. This is all Marissa. Loves the show. Jimmy Marchese, the Rivers Cafe crew, Frankie DeRosa, Mike Deegan, Jimmy Marchese, all love the show. All Vino Up, guys. Thank you. Can't get enough of it. Almost done. Cindy Waz loves the show. Cindy, thank you for watching. You have to deal with one of my great friends, Brian Waz. Might put him in Doghouse just because. Thank you, Cindy, for watching. Doghouse, real quick. Mike Carter, quit doing TikToks. Join the train. Doghouse, Mike Carter. Angelo Scala. in the doghouse because I haven't heard from you. Vino Up, figure it out. Call Sammy. Doghouse Angelo. Dom Aiello, double doghouse. No one's ever came out of it. This is like a 18-round fight if you came out of this one. Tony, we already said might be in the doghouse. Bob Bertucci, doghouse. Not getting enough love from you. Love you though, Uncle Bob. Dom Leno, doghouse. Mr. Big, not watching the show anymore. Thank you so much. B-Days, last but not least, all little guys. CJ Aiello, 15 years old today, son of Vincent Aiello. Loves this show, loves the shoes. Happy birthday, CJ. Your mom and dad love you. Reynardi's kids. Excuse me.
Dying.
Reynardi's kids. Little Santino, 3 years old today, dying for a shout out. Thank you, Santino. 3 years old, watches the show. Your dad's great, your mom's great. Went down wrong way. Angelo Nardi, going to be 5 on Thursday. God bless you too. 3 and 5-year-old loving the show with their mom and dad. They probably see a wild man screaming and yelling with a hat backwards. What are they thinking? But they're laughing because their dad told them how funny I is. Last one who I missed on a shout out, Mikey Mo Fergia. Like Greg Brady gaming in his attic room when Greg went to the attic. This guy loves games, loves everything. Great comedy, loves the show. We love you all. Mikey Frags, everybody. If I missed anything, we're coming back again for shout-outs in a couple days. That was a major shout-out episode. God bless. Vino Up. Don't care. Bingo.
I never press record.